Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Scrap in Scotland. Guys, today I've got about 8 of these Hewlett-Packard monitors to tear down, so I am bringing you along to tear down this one. Now, these are actually really nice and easy and quick to take apart, and are also easy to repackage back up when you've taken all the goodies out of it to then take it to the recycling centre. Okay, so I'm going to take you along on this scrap down and hope you enjoy it. If you do, guys, as always, please hit that like button. So first things first, we're going to take the bottom piece off. This bottom plate is all metal. This piece in the middle is plastic, so we'll get this off. I should have said we don't need to take the pads off, we do need to take the screws off. Okay, so there's our first big metal plate and some plastic waste. So this bottom piece here is aluminium, so our first nice piece that we can get off. Okay, 4 screws releases the bottom plate, and we've got 2 screws on this top piece. Okay, this plate's off. Then we need to get something in to wedge this so we can pull this plate off the back. And that's that off. So on the back here is the actuator to move the monitor up and down. We want to just take this whole piece off. Okay, this still doesn't lift straight off. Why is that? It's because there's a bottom plate underneath this. So if we turn this to the side, it reveals a little screw here. So we'll get that one off. And same on the other side. There's a little screw on this side as well. Now if I put it back straight, I can lift it off. Little screws go in my small bin. Don't waste any metal, guys. And then we can get this back plate off. Okay, that lifts off nice and easy. There's our back plate. And there's our plastic waste. Okay, So now we need to get this off. This is a little 13mm bolt. And now we should be able to pull the plastic off of this. Plastic waste. Okay, so now we need to separate this cast aluminium piece from the rest of the actuator. It'll be a bit tough getting it in this side, so we'll try and bend it this way. And that should now give us enough room to get our pliers and use it. Obviously, as you can see, I'm not going to get our nut driver in there, so you one nut off. This one's a bit tighter, so I can't unscrew it with my fingers too quickly. Okay, now we've got the nut off. We'll just get the washers off. And a couple of the washers are really easy to come off, but we've got these other ones here. These ones on this side and these ones on this side that are tight, and therefore we need to get a wedge in and actually start wedging them off. Now you may be saying to yourself, he's going to ruin his screwdriver. Screwdriver is already ruined, guys. The top of it already has come off. So I just use this one as a wedge. We now need to get these pieces out. One side. There's our clean piece of cast aluminium. And this is our actuator. I'm actually going to take this little piece off as well because that little spacer is aluminium. There's a little aluminium spacer, tiny little piece, but it's still aluminium. And then this piece can just go in our steel shred. And all our little smalls go in our smalls bucket. Now we come to the TV. So there are no screws in this TV, apart from the ones that are actually under the plastic. See these little bolts here? Now sometimes they can be stainless steel, but on TVs usually they aren't. It's usually on the computers that they're stainless steel. We've got our little magnet. As you can see, it sticks to the magnet. Actually, they only really light stick to the magnet, so they maybe are stainless. Okay, so we'll keep them to one side. Now I've done lots of these TVs, and every time I pulled them off, they were not stainless. These ones seem to be. Always check your metals, guys. Okay, so now we get the main TV unit apart. We can see here we've got two strips. Commonly these would just be coloured plastic, but on this TV they're aluminium. Okay, two aluminium strips. You can see magnet, nice aluminium. Okay, now we can take the outer frame of the TV. I want to be slightly cautious with this because I don't want to snap it, because I'm going to put it back together. And then we can just wedge this main inside unit out. Okay, nothing in there but plastic. most of our goodies are contained within this piece here. And we've got a screw one side and a screw on the other side. Snip the wires. And then we've got our boards that we can now start extracting from this main metal piece. Now to get this board out, you have to come from this side and push it down here because it's like slotted in. Slightly off centre. There we go. Pulls that one out, pulls the next one out, and that pulls the last one out. So there's our three boards. Here's our power board. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 transformers on there, a couple of small pieces of aluminium as cool sinks, and then there's a MOSFET attached to each of those heat sinks. I call them cool sinks, I meant heat sinks. Cooling things which are heat sinks. And then on this board, our kind of main board, we don't have a lot other than a little chip in the middle and a little aluminium heatsink as well. Okay, a couple of little things on there, but not a lot. And then this piece is all just metal shred. Okay, now we're going to take the main TV board apart. We've got 3 little screws keeping on the top plate. Different size for the last one. One stubborn screw, but we got it. Okay, pulls off this plate. Again, just check it. Is magnetic, so that's in our steel shred. We'll have a little TV board with our gold fingers, I'm sure everyone is familiar with. And then we need to take off the metal frame so we can then take off the back plate. So to get off the metal frame, we just get the screwdriver in and we wedge it. Down both sides. Okay, there's a metal frame. Now sometimes guys I actually just cut the corners just to make it smaller, make it more manageable when you're transporting this kind of stuff, because it just gets in the way. Okay, there's our backboard. Backboard is steel. Okay, and I can just put that in our steel shred. And that's our TV put back together. We can now stick in to the recycling. Now TVs are hazardous waste guys because of the screens, so they do need to be recycled properly. So if you are doing TVs, please don't throw these out in the trash. Okay, take them to the recycling centre. As I say, do something like I've done there. Take them apart and then obviously just put them back together as much as you possibly can and take them to the recycling centre. Okay, so what did we get out of our TV? Well, we got a little bit of aluminium as you saw, we got mostly steel, and we got a few little boards. We also got these little pieces on the end here. These are the pieces that hold your little light strips. These are usually aluminium. Unfortunately, these ones are not. Okay, these ones are steel. And that's unusual, they're usually aluminium. Okay, so not a great deal on that TV guys, but as you can see, nice, easy and quick teardown. Hope you enjoyed that one, and if you did, please hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button as well, and we will see you next time on Scrapping Scotland. Goodbye for now.